Hello everyone, welcome to English Communication IIA. My name is Ted Sarich and I'm looking forward to teaching you all again this semester. Today's class will be an on-demand lesson. Please make sure you have downloaded the course outline I sent over Manaba as well as the summer vacation activity print. In today's lesson I will go through the course outline, talk about class expectations and the course evaluation, assign some homework from the textbook, and have you complete the summer vacation activity print, which I would like you to bring to class next week. From week 2, our lessons will be held face-to-face at SUAC in room 233. If you have any questions about this video, about the homework assignments, or about anything else, please contact me at suacted@gmail.com. First of all, please have a look, download and have a look at open the course outline. I'd like you to read the course outline carefully, and I'm going to go through some important points. So there are many ways that you're going to be evaluated this semester. Participation, of course, because you're doing a lot of speaking activities, will be a very important part of this class. Now, within that participation, within those activities, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. First, try to be on time for class, okay? If you're a few minutes late every class, that will affect your participation score. Also, when we do the communication activities, I hope that you're all speaking English as much as possible. I understand that some Japanese might be necessary, but you'll be evaluated on your ability to speak English, so that's very important too. I'll be walking around as you're doing the activities and watching and making a note, but I might not tell you about it because I'm trying to evaluate a lot of students at the same time. Also, there's a lot of activities using the textbook that you're working together. Now again, I would prefer that you spoke English when you do those activities, but I understand that sometimes you need to communicate to explain to each other in Japanese. However, the more English you speak, the better, and that will affect your overall participation grade. Another thing is, in terms of using your phone in class. I sometimes, when I'm giving lectures and talking, students are looking at their phones. Again, I won't contact you directly about that, but try not to use your phones during class. It's better for you to be paying attention. Now, of course, if you need to use your phone to look up a word, that's fine, but I can usually tell as a teacher the difference, so please be careful about that. Okay, let's move on. We have the ECIIA textbook that you need to buy. Please get it from if you haven't gotten it already, please get it from the campus bookstore. It should be about 1,000 yen. Now for next week, week 2, I'd like you to prepare the first unit. So just read page 3 and answer the questions on page 5. And please do the vocabulary exercises on exercise on page 4. All right, at the end of each class, like in the spring semester, I'd like you to complete a comment paper. Now, in the spring semester, not all of you did, most of you did the comment papers at the end of each class. Some of you wrote a lot. It's a really good chance for me to connect with the students. If you have questions about the class, or if you want to talk about something like, oh, Ted, you're speaking too fast, or you want to talk about something that you found interesting or something that you'd like me to improve on, it's a really good chance for me to have an individual dialogue. Several students asked me questions in the spring, and I had a chance to respond to them. Oh, what kind of music do you like? And I'd send them a link for music, or how can I improve my listening? And I would send them something for listening. So you can ask questions about the content of the class, or about things that you're concerned about with English, or about your own ability, or just maybe I had a stomachache today, or I'm sorry I was late. Anything is okay. Now again, you can write in English or in Japanese, but of course English is better. Now some of you, very few of you, didn't write, you skipped a lot of the comment papers in the spring. And it's really hard for me to track that until the end of the semester. But this does affect your overall grade, so I really would appreciate every week at the end of class just to comment on what you thought about the class or anything else you want to write here. And this will be through Manaba. All right, this year, because all students in English communication courses in the first year will be taking the TOEIC on December 18th, Saturday, you all must take it. So a lot of students ask me, I'm worried about the TOEIC, how do I prepare? So I've prepared a high-frequency TOEIC vocabulary list that we're going to study online. If you look at your course outline on the second page, there is a schedule. And each week you need to study some of the vocabulary, and then once you're ready for each unit of the vocabulary, I want you to take the test, the unit test. All of this will be done online, so all of the links for the tests for each unit are on the second page of your course outline. And again, this will be 10% of your final grade, and the final test will be done in class, so that I want to check to see that you've studied all of the lists. So about vocabulary, you need to study it several times. You'll remember some words, and then you need to go over it again. So we'll have a midterm and a final, so that you can, keep confirming that you remember the words. And then at the end of week 10, during the class on week 10, on Wednesday, we'll have the final test for the vocabulary, and then you'll take the TOEIC test on December 18th. So hopefully studying that vocabulary will help you improve in TOEIC. All right, and there are some other TOEIC activities that I have for you. If you're interested in doing more TOEIC activities to improve your TOEIC score, please contact me, and I'll send you more links to take practice questions. All right, all students, just like in the spring semester, all students have to participate in the extensive reading program. Again, for extensive reading, we want you to go to the library, get an English book, not a book that's too difficult, but a book that you feel comfortable reading, and you have to read 40,000 words again this semester. So get started reading as soon as you can, okay? Some of you didn't complete your extensive reading in the spring. I don't know why, but because I told you every week, but it's really, really important to develop your fluency. Look, if you want to improve in English, you can't just come to class and expect to learn English that way. You have to do other extra reading outside of class, and this is a really great program to help you improve in your fluency. It helps not only in your understanding of English, but in your ability to take tests like TOEIC. And again, the extensive reading will be 10% of your final grade. So there are many things that you'll be evaluated on in this class. For example, how well you participate in class, the midterm and the final of the textbook content, the extensive reading, the TOEIC vocabulary. So there are many different ways that I will have to, and even the comment papers, to evaluate you. All right, finally, this is an on-demand class, so unfortunately we won't have a chance to communicate with each other. So I have a print here. Please download this print it out, and write as many things you can about things you did during summer vacation. And please write them in detail. Don't just write one sentence, but write as much as you can about the 3 different things. And then below that, I'd like you to write something you'd like to achieve this semester. For example, it could be in English. I'd like to do well in the TOEIC, or I'd like to, start exercising more, or I'd like to make more friends, or I'd like to, anything. But the more you write, the better. Okay. So, and you're going to be handing this in week 2. So please print this form out, and you can fill it in, and then bring it to class with your name and your student number, and you're going to be handing it in to me. All right, that's it for the explanation. So good luck. Please remember to prepare the textbook, to buy the textbook, to prepare it, to get started on the vocabulary reading, and to do the activity, the summer vacation print, and have all this ready for next week. Thank you very much, and I'm really looking forward to teaching this semester. Bye.